always support your veterans. This challenge coin says, your nation proudly supports you and thank you for your service. That's a great challenge coin. Harvard gets its gold yanked out from under it. This is a vicious rug pull. Let's get right into this.
And now what's been proposed is an increase from 1.4% to 21%.
Wow.
Now, what that would result in is 70 billion of extra revenue over 10 years. And I'm assuming the average endowment return is 7.5% to get to those figures. So call it 7 billion a year of additional taxes.
These private colleges have billions, just billions of dollars in endowments, and they invest those endowments. And of course, there's a tax related to that. But what you heard in that clip is really hitting private colleges like Harvard. Look at this. You could see right there in that chart shows you that gold, when you're talking about billions and billions of dollars, gold is a serious investment. And we've all heard what's going on with colleges like Harvard lately. They're really under scrutiny, and they're making big moves. For us as stackers, we're always just looking at these ounces and trying to store our wealth into something that's tangible. And what this makes me think, just as a stacker, is if a large institution, right, like Harvard, can really be just swept under it and having to really shift so much of its funding from, if you just think about this, when you go to the doctor and you need medicine, those studies for that medicine that we're using, they come from colleges like Harvard. That's where all that money really goes to. It's not just it's not an investment where people are trying to get rich off of it. Sure, I'm confident that just like always, someone is able to take money in some way, off the top, or there's some loophole. But these funds are really for research, and we need them. And now, just that clip that I played you at the top of this video shows you that with this heavy tax coming, they're really going to have to make huge changes. And that tells me as a stacker that I need, and I'm not giving financial advice, but it tells me that 2025, as this year rolls out, we really need to look and see how we can make moves on within our own endeavor to stack metal. We need to be smart about this, and dealers are doing it. In my last video, I talked about this. Dealers are taking 1 ounce of gold like this at this present wide spread for the silver to gold ratio. They're taking 1 ounce of gold and they're swapping it out for at least 100 ounces of silver, and they don't have to pay premiums on that. Right? These are the kind of moves that people on top, people who really know how markets work, this is what they do. And this is how we need to be thinking of things. We need to be following. That's what I think. I'm not telling you what to do with your money. I'm just looking at what's going on in the markets and seeing these patterns. And really, if that's what the smart money is doing, then that's what I want to try to do. Because if you've been stacking for at least 5, 10, many of us 20 plus years, then we've accumulated some gold. And it's really incorrect to constantly be looking at how many ounces of this silver will get me gold. Often it's the other way around. And in this time period where we're at, it truly is the other way around. I hope you had subscribed. In my next video, I'm going to be talking about exactly my dealer is telling me to do with silver stacking.